You notice after a moment, the music finally comes to a adequate and swift stop. You notice the four performers, two lute players, two flute players, all kind of give a polite bow. You notice one funny thing here. All four of them look the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's four women, all of elvish look, brown hair, all generally also wearing the same outfit.
Would I know who they are?
I'll say roll me an intelligence check. Now, as far as you know, this is the first time you've seen them. You see the four of them just kind of take a table to the side of the room closer to the door.
And the stage is free?
Yep, stage is empty.
I head up to the stage.
Right. So you head up to the stage, a number of patrons see you walking up, seeing instant claps and cheers. As you finally get to the stage and turn around, you see the elven man behind the counter just gives you the wink and a thumbs up, and just, see him kind of flip a coin.
I start doing my performance.
All right. I'll say, how long of a performance are you planning to give?
Hour long.
Hour long?
Yeah.
In that case, I'll say give me 3 performance checks to see how well the crowd takes it.
1. Oh, damn. I start out strong. 2.
Did a little weak, and then just flounder at the end.
I started out really strong.
So, as you begin working your magic show, you start off with one of your more impressive tricks. When you have been practicing for a time, where you use your double, an illusionary double, to make it seem like you're doing a juggling act when really you're actually magically controlling the objects that come back to you. Most of the crowd's absolutely enjoying this. You then move on to a couple simpler parlor tricks. Most of the crowd seems amused, and they're just like, okay, that was pretty neat. And then for a moment you're feeling a little nostalgia. You try to go back to your early days, trying to see if any of your old tricks would work. Most of the crowd's like, they're not feeling that one. And as you kind of bring that fun to an end, you do still get a round of applause. A number of coins are actually scattered across the stage around you. You hear a couple encore! Who wants another? Guy at the counter just kind of looks at you, kind of shrugs. Not sure what to tell you.
I don't say it out loud, ask him if it's okay, but I
just kind of body gesture it.
Yeah, is it okay? Asking if it's okay if I do another performance.
You see him just kind of look about the room. Just kind of has his hands just kind of side, just gives a nod. Just.
So if that's a yes, then
from what you can tell, he seems like he's not going to stop you.
Okay, I'll go for another half an hour.
All right. Give me one more with advantage.
At least it was better than that how I ended the hour.
So it wasn't the most grandiose performance you did, but it was enough to kind of mildly satisfy a majority of the crowd.
I like how that whole time I got 2 doubles pretty much.
Yeah. From the crowd, you get a few rounds of applause, a couple whistles. hear a gentleman sitting at a nearby table. Hey, where do I learn to do that?
Yeah. Magician never reveals the secrets. Sorry.
And as you said, the whole crowd just busts up laughing. Guy who just asked you, just kind of looking a little red, just kind of looking away, like, oh, I don't know who said that.
And I'll just start going around collecting any of the coins that were thrown up.
Alright, as you go about collecting the scattered coins. That moment where you forget how to do math.
Right?
You actually find that as you look down at your feet and begin to collect, where were these people hiding this shit? You're surprised you can move around up here. You do, as you take a few minutes to start collecting everything up, you find yourself collecting 86 pieces of gold.
Nice.
And then it strikes you. Oh, right. When I wanted a free room for the night, this is where I went.
I go over to the barkeep. I'll make it. I'll bump it up to 100, and I'll give that to him for my room and stuff like that.
Oh, so you just add the extra to 100 and just kind of give it to him?
To bump what I collected up to 100, which 24, I believe.
Yeah. 14. 14.
14?
14.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I boosted up to the 100 and I gave it to him.
As he collects, he's like, well, seems about the usual arrangements. Tell you what, he kind of looks about the room, kind of leans in closer to you. Hey, so, there's really nothing between you and the lass up there.
We just met a few days ago.
Odd. Well, I figure you both, the skin complexions, the horns, maybe. Never mind. I'm digging deeper than I need to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just met. Nothing really going on there right now.
He just slides you your room key, and you're familiar with this key. It's the usual key. It's another one of the little bath area, little closet, and the parchment where if you require food, you actually write it what you want on the parchment, and it directly sends a message to the kitchen with what room it came from.
Nice.
And he's though kind of gives you a wink. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I say thanks and I head up to the room.
Crusher.
Yes.
As you waltz on into a familiar shop, you notice behind the counter, where you're used to seeing Gilmore being the one you deal business with, you instead see one of his helping hands that's normally around. It's a young human male, about 23 years of age, kind of a dirty blonde hair. He's got kind of a little bit of scar just below his eye. You notice his left eye seems to be kind of black right now. Kind of stops and looks. Oh, well, there's a sight for sore eye. He kind of points his eye. Eh? Nothing, Crusher? Really?
I take a few steps towards the counter Where's Skinny Purple Man?
Oh, you're looking for Gilmore? Oh, he was talking about a couple new shops, and he was looking to scout some locations and procure some people to get it going. Sadly, he left me in charge for a little while, but I'm not really kind of accustomed to it yet. You here to purchase something, or?
Yes.
Okay, you looking for a weapon, a pretty bauble, something more practical? Is this for combat, not in combat?
I'm looking for something to make me faster.
Make you faster?
Yes.
Faster. Now, when you say fast, do you want this for like a one-time thing, or for you can use it for more than once?
More than once.
Ooh. Now I really wish Gilmore was still here. Let me check my back inventory real quick. You seem kind of disappear behind the curtain.
I'm basically going to send you a wish list of things real quick. Just what I would ask for is at the top first. Yeah.
Okay, lay it on me.
Yeah. I spent the entire time looking at different items. I have a lot of money. And last one.
Alright, so you see him just kind of back there for a minute, just really, you hear a lot of clattering, banging, things opening and closing. Eventually you do, you do see him come back in. He's holding, two objects. One of them seems to be some kind of like gold chain necklace with this kind of red jewel set in it, and then it looks like a big blanket of fur.
What are these?
He's like, well, I couldn't find anything for Dork with speed. I may have to inquire with Gilmore because he did take some of his goods with him. Just examples for the folk, you know, to show them, hey, this is the kind of shop he's opening. But I did find these. This is an amulet of health. This will keep you tough and robust. You know, big guy such as yourself, why not be a bit tougher, you know? Then this, I figure, you might be able to find a use for it. Yeah, maybe not, or maybe know someone who will. It's a blanket of warmness. In cold climates, it'll keep you warm, and it'll help you at least get through most extreme temperatures.
I just look at it.
How much is the amulet?
This, let me see if he kept a record here. You see him kind of slide open the drawer, and there's this wooden board with a bunch of papers on it. He's like, it is, yes, for the Amulet of Health. See, this is Crusher's buying. His asking price, since it's an Amulet of Health, will be just 300.
I nod.
I need help counting.
Certainly. Just place it here on the counter, and I'll help you. Don't tell me you dump out the entire thing.
No, I just like I grab a bag, put it up there, and I start counting out.
26, 18, 37, 92.
As Crusher, you're randomly counting random numbers, you see the assistant just has this piece of paper, and you see he's actually taking tally of the number of gold pieces you pull out. And after a good while, he's like, okay, stop, we're good. Right there.
And
He kind of holds out the amulet to you.
I take the amulet.
You see him just kind of slowly start sliding the gold pieces to the side.
Alright. And I'm gonna go back to... Actually, no, I'm gonna go to the... I'm gonna go to, like, the nearby barracks.
Alright, so as you're on your way, he's like, is that everything, Crusher?
Do you have anything else interesting?
Interesting. I'll tell you what, if I find something, I'll come find you.
I nod.
Alright, so you make your way off to the barracks.
Yep.
I guess, last but not least, Kavi. Where did you...
You completely cut out.
Yeah, I have no idea what you said.
Where did you sneak off to, Kavi?
More
Gone?
places than one, apparently.
Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure you were good.
Yep, I can hear you.
I am going to find the clasp.
Alright, you're on your way to find the clasp.
Yep.
Um,
I should know a couple entrances.
yeah, here in the promenade, you're like, okay, there's a few of them around here somewhere. And you're kind of walking around a couple of the streets, and you're like, oh, wait, here we go. And you see alongside one of the buildings, you notice a familiar, just kind of random mark to know that, this way. Like, alright, go that way. You eventually find what looks to be an alleyway where there's like a bunch of businesses, and there's like a couple boxes just kind of set up on the side. You're like, alright, is anyone looking? Just kind of slowly lift over the top of one of the boxes, and as you lift open the top, you see below, this is actually a false box. The bottom actually goes into a stairway. So you just kind of tuck yourself on in, just kind of start walking down. You find yourself eventually at a door, dimly lit torches, and on the door in thieves' cant you see what shines as bright as the sun.
It's a riddle? God. I don't fucking know. Does he know?
You normally take a variety of other doors around here. You kind of stop and think to yourself, alright, the sun, it's bright, it's shiny. What else is shiny? I want an intelligence check.
Riddle. Gotta figure it out.
As you start just kind of shifting your way through a minute, thinking, you hear a jingle, as your coin pouch is just kind of shifting, you're like, aha!
Gold.
That comes to your mind.
Is there like, do I have to like insert gold somewhere? Do I say gold? I say gold in Thieves.
As you say Golden Thieves Can't, you see a little door slide open at actually about your height level.
Huh. All right then.
Alright. Show your mark.
Show 'em my mark.
More importantly, where is your mark located?
If you look at Grog, I will mark it with an X. It is like right there.
It's like right where?
He just made an X right here.
The yellow dot.
Oh, just kind of essentially under your shirt, just above your waistline.
Yeah.
Right. So you just kind of like back up a second, lift. All right. Just being safe, you know. Never can be too careful down here.
No
You see,
worries.
just
No
kind of
worries.
open the door. Oh, come on in. See, it's another halfling, kind of green bandana, has it on with the tied end facing forward. Seems to be missing a couple teeth.
Wonderful. That's the only thing in there? Or wait?
No,
that's
as
the
you
guy who
walk
let
on
me
in,
through?
you see, yeah, that's the guy who just let you through. As
Okay.
you walk on in, you see, it seems things are going well for the claps down here. You notice everything around here is just a little bit nicer. If anything, they just really just kind of cleaned up the sewer system down here a bit. Some of the stonework around you seems kind of new. Some areas where there probably, as you remember, would have been like sewage or rot is now just kind of filled in with some stone. You see a number of other class members, some of them just kind of huddled together, just conversing. There's a table off to the side, a number of them are playing cards. You do hear some shouting off down the side as you see one person just kind of running, and then there's a dagger in his back. He just hits the ground.
Do I see anyone who seems like the head of the area or anything like that?
You see him just kind of casually walk up to the guy and just pull the dagger out. Seems to be this is a half-orc guy. Kind of crosses his arms. You see this guy doesn't even bother to wear a shirt. He's just got belts. Throughout the belts, he's got needles, vials, daggers. You see one of his tusks that comes out of his mouth is actually kind of broken in half. It's got kind of scars along his arms. You think you just stab us in the back and just run off. Now you know what you pay with. And you recognize this guy. You've heard of him. He's the one currently running the class name on right now. He goes by the name Greknar. Though, to a few class members, they just refer to him as the Blunt Blade.
Sure.
For good measure, you see him kind of kneel down, just take his blade in his hand, and just kind of seems to be punching the dude's skull, not with the blade or with his fist, but with the guard of the dagger.
That's where it comes from. Wonderful.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
Hey, Greknar, was it?
Goes up, just kind of stares at you.
I'm looking for someone. And I show him the picture of Kara. Have you seen her around here?
downstairs. Ah, yes, the hopeful one. I'd not seen her here in months.
Months, yeah.
Last
You know
I
where
heard,
she was headed?
Last I heard, she was supposed to be securing a station in Craghammer. Though I never heard from her since. Kind of a shame. Pretty thing like that around folks like this. You think she'd be daughter of kings and nobles? No. With the rats like us. Silver tongue, that one. Pulled one on me. You see him kind of points to an empty spot on his belt. Took me favorite dagger. You
That's
see her,
good.
I expect it back.
I'll see what I can do. So Craghammer, is it? Does she go with a group or by herself?
Kind of thinks for a moment. I remember two others. One dwarf, red beard, single braid, missing his left thigh. Other one, halfling, like yourself. Blonde, one ear ripped clean off. Not much of talker. You speak to him, if he doesn't speak, he writes.
Crush or hate him.
Aside from that, no.
All right. You got any jobs? Anything you need done? While I'm here?
Looking for assignment?
Always
Nothing from
looking-
me right now. Check the board over there.
All right. Thanks for the information. I'm
You
going
see him
over
just
to
go
work.
back to just smashing the guy's skull in.
Yep.
As you go over to the board he was pointing at, it's this kind of a really simply made, kind of thrown together like a post-it board. And you kind of look it over, it's like, oh, you must be jobs just kind of requested of the class from different clients, and it's just everyone just kind of grabs and just follows the job.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look them over, it's like, okay, alright, so steal this from this person, grab a book from this house, there's one assignment to, kill this daughter of somebody who crossed this other guy. It's like, okay, drama. You kind of scream over, and it's mostly just a lot of petty thievery jobs, simple like really low time assassinations. A couple random item recoveries, mostly like books or necklaces and stuff like that. Most of the reward money ranging from like 20 gold to as much as like 75, nothing too heavy.
All right. I'm gonna pass on those. There's nothing really catches my eye. And then I'm leaving.
Alright. So you gonna sneak your way back to your room or going somewhere else?
I'll look for a shop. An armor.
What kind of shop?
Armor.
Armor? Alright. So you just make your way back out the way you came, back into the promenade where most of the businesses are. As you finally come out, you realize at this point in time, it's getting a little bit closer to 10.
Oh, that's right. It's late.
But as you do kind of make your way down a few of the streets, you're like, man, is there no one that does any late business? And as you kind of round the corner, you do see just kind of there in front of a building, hammering away at an anvil. You hear the ting, ting, as you see hot metal being worked. Seems this like really soot-covered, bald-headed, kind of really poorly kept beard of a dwarf.
Wonderful. Seems like my kind of person. I'm gonna walk right up to him. Good evening. How are you doing? I'm looking to get some armor.
You see him instantly stop. Kind of looks at you. Looks over his shoulder. Looks down the street. You see him look at the hot metal work that he's been working on. It looks like it's a still half-formed blade for a sword. You see kind of an open window to a shop. Just kind of throws it in here as it sounds like it just got quenched. Come on in. He just opens the door.
I walk
He's
in.
kind of scary.
Alright. As you walk on in, you notice, well, that's not.
Being paged.
Okay, as I was.
I will be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. So as you walk in, you notice, like, to the right of the room, you seem to throw in the blade. You notice there's this really, seems like a big tub of water, and there's like a number of half-finished blades in it.
Beautiful.
On the left side of the room is has a wall adorned with a weapon rack, some simple swords, maces, a couple shields, and on the wall that towards you guys are walking at, there's a couple random suits of armor on just kind of like body dummies, so some half plate, some full plate, and then one of them's like just a few belts. You see him kind of stop for a minute. Now this armor you want, you looking for something to just kind of, you see him kind of just pat the chest, protect the flesh wound, or you looking for something really just kind of protect yourself?
I'm looking for something lightweight, but sturdy. Something that'll keep me alive, but not bog me down.
So you don't want the run-of-the-mill, fresh starting on the road. You want quality armor.
That is correct. By the way, I don't look like I'm in armor at all. I look like I'm just wearing rags. Like just a black, like, cloth.
Oh, so you have the glamour thing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He just kind of looks back over at you. Alright. You see him walk over to the wall. You see what looks like a sword on a stand right there, the blade facing down. You see him grab the basically the handle and pull. You notice it pulls on a chain, and then you're as you see the floor beside him just kind of move sideways and reveal a stairway. You see him just kind of jump in, start walking. Come on, don't be shy.
Yep. Immediately follow.
As you start trudging on down, you see down here below the stairway kind of turns and and turns again as it seems now to kind of go underneath the shop. And you see now before you this huge room with a variety of different helmets, gauntlets, wrist guards, leg guards, belts, and a large assortment of different equipment for defense, just scattered all over the place on different busts. One piece seems to be just kind of on a table. Looks like it's being worked on. Well, have your pick. If you're looking for something more on the magical variety, he points to his right, this side of the room.
All right, I'm gonna start looking on that side of the room.
Right.
Do I see any?
You see a lot of armors that not all of them immediately catch your eye, but a number of these look rather impressive. Is there anything you're particularly keeping like an eye out for?
Pretty much anything better than what I'd have. Preferably something like black, or if there's some sort of cloak, that's something I'd be looking for.
And you said you're full on your attunement, right?
Yes, but that doesn't. Can't.
Well, I'm just saying, because if you have 3 attuned items, then anything you grab cannot be something that requires attunement.
Unless you want to tune to something you currently have.
Could unattuned from something if I do.
Yeah. Okay. So you're basically ready to just kind of get rid of something that you're not going to use then.
Yeah,
Essentially.
possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on what I find. So.
Alright. I'll say roll me an investigation check.
Oh god. Roll good! I rolled horrible! Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
This plate armor looks really nice.